The following program contains mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Our next guest said she was having up to 100 painful orgasms every day due to a rarely discussed disorder. This is Mona's story.
We've been married for 29 years. Our relationship has been just a relationship of passion, a very positive sex life.
We've always been touchy-feely throughout our marriage.
About 3.5 years ago, everything started to shift. And I started having problems with sitting. And then it just got to the point where it was just unbearable, unexplainable pain in my pelvic area. And then it just started getting worse. My genitalia area, it was just hot, like a piercing, stabbing. Then I would have a jolt in the rectum. I would jump. I was having 75 to 100 painful orgasms a day. Doctor's office after doctor's office. And I went to one doctor, he walked outside of the room, and we heard them in the hallway laughing. That was her. That was the lady that I was telling you about. She keeps having orgasms over and over again. I was diagnosed with pudendal neuralgia and persistent genital arousal disorder. My pain and pleasure senses are crossed. That is so painful. It's excruciating. It's painful when I urinate. It's painful when I can defecate, which is not often. Oh, wow. And it's so unpredictable. When you get to a point where you can't even touch your spouse without having pain that makes you feel like you're gonna die. We cry ourselves to sleep every night, and we cry when we wake up. Love should never be this difficult. I feel like my husband is my caretaker.
I maintain her medications, interacting with the doctors. My focus has been trying to get her well.
This disorder is very much misunderstood because people always want to find something to laugh at. I've been so shamed by people. Doctors saying to me, oh, that must be fun. Saying to me, well, your husband should like that. I sure wish my wife had it. I've seen over 100 doctors and I've been to 19 hospitals trying to get help.
I have not lost my love for her and my passion for her, but I feel helpless. It's just beyond my control.
I want to be free from excruciating pain every day, 24/7, and I want to be able to embrace my husband without the fear of pain.
Finding a cure quickly became our mission for Mona. Mona and her husband James join us, and Mona, it sounds like this isn't just embarrassing, it's stolen your life.
It has stolen my life, and I've had pain my entire life, and so I have to keep moving constantly. If you notice, I'm always shaking because I'm trying to suppress the pain.
And James, for you being there with your wife through thick and thin, what you said was you've always been touchy-feely.
Right. We would walk down the hallway in our home or lie in bed, holding hands. Whenever we depart from one another, we always express terms of endearment, express affection. When we begin to discover the effects of my being in my existence in our relationship, it definitely altered. I didn't know how to behave. I don't think anyone on this earth would know how to behave in a love relationship without expressing love. How can I be a husband to my wife, who I love so dearly, inflict such pain? So I'm left hopeless and powerless at 31 years of being together and 29 years of our marriage.
You say you feel powerless, but you are holding her hand. I'm looking at how you're looking at her. You are loving her. You are supporting her. I think you are doing even more than you can even imagine.